Hey guys, yeah, I know, it's like 3:43 in the morning. And I'm driving. Yes, I am. But I'm being guided to speak this. I'm being guided to ask y'all, how much do we, our own souls, stand in our own way? It's a valid question. Do we block our own selves from our abundance flow? Do we block ourselves from receiving what our true self-worth is? And if we do, if we have been doing that, why? Now, the receiving energy is the energy of Libra, balance and harmony. The preceding step to that in the energy model I follow through the zodiacs is Gemini. Part of that is communicating and being clear on what we want to communicate to ourselves and to the universe. When we're clear on what we want, when we're clear of what resonates within our own soul, we can clearly communicate to the universe what we want to receive. Being clear is very key, because if you're not understanding what you're trying to communicate, the universe and your own soul doesn't know what it wants. When you're clear on the intention, you can feel it throughout your own being. And at that point, you're ready to receive whatever that intention you have set for your own soul. Now, I'm speaking this to myself because this week has been very, very interesting on how many times I've literally ran into myself, stopped and blocked myself. I asked myself why. What needs to shift? Well, one, my perspective, my attitude. Part of the Gemini energy is the attitude. And the complementing energy of that is the perspective. When we can change those two things, it allows for a brand new communication to come forward. It allows for the universe to start dropping in those different things that we've asked for. And at that point, it is our choice to be able to receive it or not. Now, this receiving energy is based on, are we harmonizing our communication? Is it filled with love? Is it filled with our feelings, our tone that we set? Is it filled with our belief? Is it filled with where we believe we belong? And when we have those four ingredients in that sacred space, then we can communicate so that we can receive. Now, all of those steps are very important for allowing what we want to come through. And part of that, the next step after Libra is Pisces, is sensing it. And part of that is having compassion for ourselves, self-compassion. And that's a tough one. Because a lot of times we say we don't deserve it, or we beat ourselves up because we feel we're not good enough. Well, let me tell you, when we put that energy out there, we're communicating to the universe the wrong message. And if we want to change things in our own universe, we need to shift that perspective to, we deserve the best. We deserve love. We deserve to be respected. We deserve all of that abundance flow. We have to see it within our own being. We need to sense it within our own being before we can partake in the physical aspects of this abundant flow. That is my words of wisdom in the 3 o'clock hour. Yeah, it's kind of dark, I get it. But here, I'll put my light on for like 2 seconds because now I'm not driving. Let me ask you, are you doing that? I'm asking myself that as well. And if we're not, let's shift it. Let us shift it. And let's hold space, sacred space for each other, for us to go through that process of realizing our own self-worth. Feel free to comment, to talk back and forth about this, so we can have a support team on this journey. I love you all, divine, beautiful souls. Namaste.